No, I don't care that bad things happen to bad people. As a matter of fact, in today's day and age, I relish in the fact that these people's horrific decisions come back to bite them. Here is another Trump supporter having the day they voted for.
This conservative Christian wife in Idaho is finding out the hard way. Stephanie Shaw grew up believing in strong borders and the rule of law. She built a life with her husband Banad, a refugee from Bhutan. Together, they owned an auto shop, went to church, and had a baby. Banad had a past criminal record, but he had served his time. His parole officer praised his reform, and he was a valued member of their deeply Republican town. Can you see where this is going?
Yeah.
When Trump returned to office and expanded deportations, Banad was ordered to report to ICE. Stephanie, relying on her faith in the system, drove him there herself, believing that if you follow the rules, things work out. She was wrong. Banad was deported to a country that had ethnically cleansed his family. Now Stephanie is a single mother running a business on the brink. The mechanics they employed are out of work, and the pastors and congregants who voted for these policies are calling Banad's deportation a mistake and not Christ-like. Stephanie voted for the party that promised to protect families. Now she's asking, what about my family? What value is there in tearing a father away from his wife and baby? She wanted tough immigration enforcement, just not for her family. And now, she's finding out the hard way.
Darn. Thoughts and prayers. Drove him there herself. She drove her husband to the ICE office where he was going to be deported because she was convinced it couldn't be our people. You're starting to realize now? They don't give a shit if you're a Republican. They don't give a shit if you're in this country illegally. They don't give a shit if you served your time for whatever it is you did wrong. They don't give a shit what you've gone through, what you've done, what you believe in, what you cherish, what you support. They don't fucking care. All they care about is that you are black or brown and they want you out. Period. And your dumbass drove him to the deportation meeting. I mean, that's a fucking cherry on top of the sundae for me with this one. You drove him to the meeting where they ended up deporting him. Classic. Classic. You gonna vote Republican next time? You gonna keep voting in these same motherfuckers? Just curious to see if your position has changed or if you're going to keep voting to harm your own family. And if so, then I hope they keep him the fuck out of the country. And every time he tries to come back in, I hope they deport his ass again.